Yeah.
That just happened.
Yeah. That's how we vibing on a Saturday night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Saying you right.
As always, it is your boy, the bad guy P-Mac.
Hey, it's your boy, the Walking Holiday He-Man.
Episode 49.
Is it 49 or 40?
49.
Wow,
Yeah, we almost there. We almost there.
Ooh. Where does the time go?
Almost there. Almost at 50. Hopefully we'll have a very special episode for y'all next week. Episode 50. I'm pretty sure we got it locked down. I'm not going to give no more information right now. But, yeah, we got something special for episode 50. Big milestone.
It's going to be interesting to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very interesting.
Oh, man. This has been a hell of a fucking week.
Bruh, let me tell you. It hit and it hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a condensed version of 2020 in a week.
Yep.
So to say that glad that it's over with is an understatement. But,
and the fucking worst part of it, it was 106.
Look at her.
That is so disrespectful.
Very much so. Like, it's not even right. So damn hot, it made me shave my cringer. It just, it's just too damn, when it's like, I don't know what, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, and it's still in the fucking hundreds, it's too damn hot. It is too damn hot.
Yeah.
So, no.
I don't even want to know what it was at high noon, because at about 5 o'clock, it was 104. Bruh. So I can only imagine what it was at high noon.
When the sun is at its brightest, boy, it wouldn't shock me about 110.
They said that's what it was at least going to feel like, 110, 111. I was like, dude, that's fucking insane.
That is weaponized heat.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers go outside, be angry.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's why we had to, we got to hold off on this photo shoot. I told you how I'd be looking if we tried to do that shit right now, man. It would not be a good photo shoot at all.
No, bro. That is like some winter type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And winter in Texas is still
hot as fuck.
Yeah. Because we only get like 2 seasons. Hot and somewhat cold. And that'll last for a few days. Then it's right back to medium heat.
Mm-hmm.
Like that meme said, God, I don't know what you baking, but it's done.
Shit, it's more than done. That shit Cajun now.
Yes.
Shit.
That part.
Man. So I'm looking at the little bit of notes I made here. It's time for me to go on a little bit of a rant.
Okay. Go for it.
Huge spoiler alert. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Huge spoiler alert. So if you have not seen this shit, I advise you to skip ahead. Because I'm about to get my shit off.
I already know what you're about to say.
Luckily, I done took the fucking gunshots off here because they would be going rampant right now. Shit. The tax collector.
It was that good, huh?
Oh, my God.
That great.
Oh,
that amazing.
Man.
Just.
I can't say that I'm speechless because I'm about to get my shit off. Dude, there was so much wrong with this movie.
Okay.
That I'll start with the basics of the shit.
Go with it.
I know where they wanted to go.
Okay.
I know what they wanted to do with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
To do what they wanted to do, the movie was about 30 to 40 minutes too short. Movie's only an hour and a half.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So because it was only an hour and a half and they couldn't really do what they wanted to do with it, or at least what I felt they wanted to do with it.
All right.
It was just like a bunch of random shit happening in the movie without.
Come on, man.
Like without just no, like oomph to it.
Gotcha.
You know, just
it
was just these motherfuckers running around collecting shit.
That's it. So running errands.
Pretty much. Like it was a complete waste of Shia LaBeouf. And I fuck with Shia LaBeouf. Probably one of my favorite actors.
Real
Dude
talk.
is cold.
Because he is a method actor.
He was wasted in this role. You saw the trailer.
Right.
The trailer looked dope. It made him out to be that crazy best friend that's just down for anything. He gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off.
No doubt.
I don't know if he killed a single person the whole movie.
I can't, dude.
That's the first issue I have with
Are you
shit.
serious?
I don't even know if he killed anybody the whole fucking movie.
Are you serious right now?
Dead fucking serious.
That don't make no sense.
Like, they're painting him as this crazy dude that everybody afraid of and know he for real.
But he ain't killed nobody.
Not that I know. And if he did, it was just something real quick. It wasn't like how they painted in the trailer, like when he pulled the drill on old boy,
Yeah.
when he was dragging the dude by his damn neck with that belt.
They made it sound like he was that dude. They made it sound like he was about that action.
Yeah, I mean, he did what he could with this shit, but it was just a complete waste of his talent. And the fact that when they greenlit the movie to go ahead and release it several months back, they put all these promo dollars into hyping the shit.
Right.
And they were almost hyping it as if he was the main character. He wasn't even the lead character in the movie.
Old boy was. The other dude.
And Bobby Soto.
Right.
And it was just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, y'all done wasted this dude. Then on top of that, they wasted George Lopez's character. George Lopez is in the movie maybe for like 3 scenes in the entire movie.
I'm finna drink. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So, no. No.
Yes.
Because I know the premise, like, George Lopez is the main, like, dude who they collecting money for, right?
Yeah, he's Bobby Soto's uncle.
Gotcha.
And he works alongside the wizard, their boss that they collect for.
They can't come up with a better name than okay. Dungeons and Dragons. They named this nigga the Wizard.
The Wizard. Yeah. so they tried to be way more deep than the time frame allowed them to be.
Gotcha.
With it being only an hour and a half, there's only so much you can pack into that shit. So they're going around collecting, and they're telling people, if your shit's short, you better go find a way to make it right, or that's your ass, basically.
Right.
So the count ends up short. Mm-hmm. So this is where they started to try to be deep with the shit. She his wife, she cut for him. She ride for that nigga. So she helps him with this shit. So she's counting all the money from that day. Right. She comes and tells him, hey, the count's short. Almost immediately after she tells him that, they get a fucking phone call from guess who? We're off to see the wizard. Like, this motherfucker got the house bugged or some shit.
Like that.
Even he was like, is he fucking tapped into like this fucking house, some shit? The dude in fucking jail too. Calls them the wizard. He in jail.
I can't knock that because that shit happens in real life.
But just the timing of that shit calls him right off rip.
Right.
She picks up. He tells her everything needs to go right with this latest collection.
Gotcha.
Everything just needs to go smoothly. Mm-hmm. So he then tells her to give him the phone.
Okay.
Bobby Soto, which is his name is David.
Right.
So he gives him the phone. He don't say shit to him. And so David's like, say something, talk to me. So I was like, so already they trying to be deep. I'm like, okay, so these two already have some kind of a personal relationship.
Right.
And so that happens. So then they get another call, or no, they go they go back to the dude that whose money was short.
Right.
They go back to him. He's all on this. Oh, my daughter's got leukemia. I kept the money. So
none of that shit.
That's what Shia LaBeouf's character was like.
Yeah.
He had the gun in his mouth, ready to off that nigga.
You're like, look.
David's like, what's your daughter's name? Show me the pictures of her in the hospital. This and that. So he shows him the pictures, and he's like, you know what? Keep the money. This and that. So Shia LaBeouf's like, see, this is your problem. You're too you're too you're making it too personal with these motherfuckers.
Right.
Like, just get the money. If they ain't got it, off these motherfuckers. That's how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So then they go to another cat that they got to collect from. I'm like, okay, so y'all did all of this shit,
right?
Collecting all that. Mm-hmm. Y'all get everything. Y'all sitting there relaxing, talking about y'all winding down for the day. This is before she counted all the money,
right?
And then all of a sudden after that, now they got to go collect from somebody else. I'm like, so that was, I was like, okay, so I guess what did y'all just happen to forget that y'all was supposed to collect from this nigga too, or
what's going on?
You know what? Fuck it. So they go to collect from him. They're like, so where's the money? Mm-hmm. Dude puts the money on the table. They go to grab it. He's like, yo, there's just one problem. Dude come from the back. Conejo.
Excuse me?
Conejo returns.
Oh, the man nigga. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Apparently he used to have beef with the wizard. He used to have beef with the wizard. Got ran out of town like 10 years ago. Nobody has even seen him in 10 years.
Okay.
So he come back. He talking about, I'm running shit now. That right there, that's my money. Y'all can get the fuck out. That's basically what he said.
Okay.
So that's when they go to George Lopez asking him about Conejo. Apparently the wizard had his family killed or some shit like that. Long fucking time ago. Mm-hmm. And so George Lopez is like, I'm going to talk to some of the guys. We're going to figure out how we're going to go from here. How we're going to move, right? Then they're trying to paint David in this sympathetic light and show that he's still human and all this because there's this big quinceañera going on for, I don't know if it's like his little cousin or some shit.
Anytime there's a quinceañera in a damn movie, it's finna be some shot fired. I don't give a damn. It's not finna go home. So you out there in TV land, radio land, podcast land, if you make it a movie and you finna put a quinceañera in, some shots finna get taken. The quinceañera ain't gonna see from beginning to the end. It ain't finna happen. So you might as well just go ahead and kill that shit, skip that scene in that movie you finna make. It's just New Jack City.
There's always something that's gonna happen.
Always.
That shit.
Always.
So they're at the fucking quinceañera. Uh-huh. George Lopez is there. Pressed, hair slicked back. Nice little suit on.
Okay.
They're there. He rolls up on David and Creeper, Shia LaBeouf's character.
Right.
Rolls up on them. He's like, hey, old dude, he's been green lit. We gonna take care of him. They was like, all right, bet. So they start relaxing at the fucking quinceañera. George Lopez leaves.
Okay.
Conejo's chick shows up at the quinceañera.
Really?
Tells them he want to see them. Get y'all asses down to the club. Esto pronto, vámonos aquí.
Yes,
right now.
Right now.
Uh-huh. So they like, no, this bitch did not just come up in here with my family, this and that. So they go to the club.
Right.
Conejo sitting up there drinking. Talking about, I told y'all I'm running shit. Now, y'all are very good at what y'all do, so I want to hire y'all. Y'all sitting here nickel and diming with the wizard. I'll make y'all richer than you ever been before. All you got to do is give me an answer right now.
Right.
They didn't say shit. So he's like, well, if you think I'm playing, show him. The bitch that came to the fucking quinceañera, she's already back at the club. Somehow she done beat them to the club. So he's like, show him. She fucking opens up a damn cooler, got George Lopez's head in the motherfucker.
No.
I was like, the motherfucker just left the fucking quinceañera.
Right.
So they managed to find this nigga.
Right.
Cut his head off and get it back to the club
Before.
within however much time it took them to get to the club. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I guess if you want to consider that was maybe like the fourth scene George Lopez was in.
And it wasn't even, it was a prop.
It was a fucking head. And then it didn't even look like his head in the damn thing. I had to wait for them to be like, my uncle's head is sitting in that damn cooler right now. I was like, oh, okay, so that's who that was supposed to be.
Right.
It didn't look like him. So, then there was like this fucking random ass scene where fucking Bobby Soto's character goes to a damn dojo and he practicing karate and shit.
Okay, and now I'm finna go on my set. I'm finna send this text to baby girl. And I'm finna have me another shot of this.
Do you
I'm
think?
listening. This nigga went to.
Oh yeah, it was just this random ass scene thrown in there where he doing karate, and all I heard was Rick James on Chappelle's show, and he was like, "Ain't you a little too old to be doing karate?" Oh my god, man. So after this fucking club shit, they meet up at the damn tire shop that George Lopez was running kind of as a front for shit. Uh-huh. They meet up with like some of the other people in the crew, I guess. So they're trying to figure out how to go from there.
Okay.
With this dude, since they know he's for real.
Right.
So while they all there, fucking van pull up, whole bunch of banditos in that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
And they armed to the teeth.
Did they come with a belt?
Now.
And a continental?
They had some shit on there. Damn it. Some of them had some cowboy hats on, masks on. They was armed to the teeth.
Did they had them roach stompers? You know, the motherfucking cowboy boots.
Oh yeah,
long ass.
I know one of them had them motherfuckers on. Yes, sir. So while they're showing this thing, they're going back and forth between showing that and Conejo being like one of them, like spiritual, like real spiritual, like
Same.
ripping chicken heads off of motherfuckers. That type of dude. So he's in there, a whole bunch of candles and shit in there, saying all them little prayers and all that shit.
Right.
Ripping chicken heads off. There's a random naked bitch behind him. And then there's another bitch behind him that's painted just like the fucking shit on the wall. Right.
This seems like this
Wow,
going
this
from
is going.
the tax collector to from dusk to dawn type shit.
Yeah, it just this
you.
where it just got a little bit like, okay.
I'm with
I
you.
was like, okay. So they're going back and forth between that scene. All the motherfuckers get out the van, start busting. They spraying the motherfucker.
Okay.
So big ass gunfight, right?
Right.
This thing going back and forth with him, and he's still doing all them prayers and shit.
Right.
Next thing you know, the bitch that's painted just like the wall, Callejo's like, bring her. So she grabs the naked bitch, comes right behind him, slits her throat so the blood start falling all over him and shit. Right?
Really?
Yeah. So it keeps going back and forth between that and the shootout. Then, this is where they try to be slick with the shit. Krueger hops out the van, too. Yeah.
It's not enough bottles, sir.
Yeah, he hops out the van, too. He's strapped up, too. He starts shooting. I was like, typically in those situations, powerful men, they're going to let their soldiers handle shit like that.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah, this motherfucker hopped out the van.
See this?
He starts shooting too. His chick throws a pipe bomb, blows some shit up. Shia LaBeouf get fucked up by the pipe bomb. He's still alive, but he get fucked. Like his whole side's fucked up. David managed to get away. He can get out the back, manages to escape. Creeper, he couldn't get away. They got him. They take him alive. Throw him in the van. They drive off.
They finna torture him.
So that man, so he gets away. He goes to go see his old lady.
Okay.
Because obviously
that's who you want.
He's coming after. So he gonna go get her. So he goes to her job. He gets her. They leave to go get their kids.
Right.
While they on the way, Snake Krueger FaceTime. Shia LaBeouf in the back, all fucked up, bloody as shit. Which is the only time you can see this big ass tattoo that he got painted on him. Tattooed on him for this movie.
Right.
And the only time you can see the shit, and you can't even really see it.
Wow.
But he on there fucked up.
Right.
And since he a G. He talking all kind of shit. Fuck y'all, this and that.
He keep it in a buck.
So the bitch, she take a damn hammer to this nigga kneecap. Start fucking that nigga up. So that David's like, all right, you made your point, this and that, let him go. So yeah, like, oh, you want me to show him mercy? I'll show you my mercy. He put them damn roach stompers on, stomped this nigga face in. Stomped that nigga face in. River danced on that shit. So now that nigga dead. Yeah, and at this point, because the movie's so short, that's maybe like halfway through the movie. Yeah. So Shia LaBeouf only made it about halfway, maybe a little more than halfway through the movie.
This sounds like this needs a director's cut or some shit, because no.
This is the worst part. You know who directed this movie, right?
Yeah. Oh boy, who got
Training Day?
Yeah.
And, David Ayer, I think.
Right.
Training Day, End of Watch.
He's
Fury.
got a good record, you know what I'm saying, of making shit work, specifically these type of movies.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. Some ain't adding up to the point he had to cut out some shit, or some ain't pieced together.
Because it was maybe a little more than half the movie Shia LaBeouf made it through. That was it.
Nah, I'd be mad as hell. Ain't no way. If I'm thinking, oh dear God, let me find out Shia LaBeouf got told about the character, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go all in." And I'm gonna do this tattoo. He didn't read the rest of the script, and then he just like, oh well, I got this big ass tattoo, but I only make it halfway through the movie. I'll be mad as hell. I'll be. Yeah. So did they even show the wizard?
I'm gonna get to that. So then that happens. So they go get their kids. He leaves the kids with his wife while he goes to his cousin's house to go dig up this money he had buried, so they could do whatever the fuck they was gonna do with that shit. I'm assuming they was just gonna run.
Right.
When you digging up money, that's the only logical thing I can think of. So he go to dig up the money. It was like almost $2 million, right?
Okay.
So he get that. He's on the way back to the fucking hotel where she at. He call her. She say her sister's on the way to come get the kids, but she's sending the kids with her because she's not running and leaving him because he wants to kill the old boy.
Okay.
So she's not leaving.
All right.
So he get to the hotel. He don't see nobody in the room. He sits shit down. He go in the fucking bathroom, putting water on his face and shit. And then he see in the fucking reflection, she on the other side of the bed in a pool of blood.
What?
I was like, so this nigga just knows everything, apparently. He know where the fuck everybody at.
Yeah.
And so then they go to a fucking flashback that he done fucking got into the room, found her, fucking killed her ass. And so then that's when he calls him, talking about, I got your kids, you want to buy them back, all that bullshit. Right?
Okay.
So then this nigga David, he go to these fucking Bloods to help him get his kids back.
Let me find out this David Daddy or some shit. This gotta be because it just don't make no sense to me. I'm like,
he go to the fucking Bloods to help him get his kids back. So they track down where the kids at. They track down where he's at. He got them in two separate places. Okay. So they find the kids. Krueger got the kids at his mama house.
This nigga babysit. What the hell? This nigga done turned his whole mama to a whole babysitter.
And then I guess she didn't like that because she was like, I'll tell you where he's at.
You damn right, you babysitting. What the hell?
It's like, you got me babysitting somebody else's kids.
Somebody else's kids. I don't even like my own kids. Look how the fuck you grew up. But you gonna pawn somebody else's kids on me.
And so then they like, okay, well, we have to go get my kids. And then the leader of the Bloods is like, well, you can leave your kids with these other Bloods and they'll be safe. So he leaves his...
These niggas running a gangster daycare. These motherfuckers running a daddy daycare. Nigga. We running gangster daycare. We gonna feed your kids some lean.
We gonna teach them how to crip walk.
All that
shit.
Are you serious?
So he leaves his kids with some Bloods. And him and the leader, they go to go get Krueger.
Right.
Leader of the Bloods, he take out the dudes that's like guarding the place, like two dudes. He take them out. So motherfucking David, he got a fucking chopper.
Right.
So the door is kind of cracked. He look in there, he see Krueger and the bitch in the bed. They just nonchalant watching TV and shit. Mm-hmm. So he's got the drop on them.
Right.
This motherfucker open the door, start shooting, don't hit either one of them. They both managed to grab guns. Krueger kind of run like toward the bathroom. She's able to grab a shotgun, get a shot off, hits him like in his side or his shoulder. This nigga can't shoot for shit. And then all of a sudden, now while shot, his aim is just impeccable because he fucking Swiss cheesed her ass.
After he had the drop on. Are you serious?
And so then him and old boy, they start shooting back and forth. He shoots old boy like in the arm, this and that. And then somehow old dude get the drop on him. So they start throwing hands in the bathroom. Krueger got the damn shower curtain, got that shit around that nigga head. So now this nigga can't breathe. This was the kicker right here.
Help me.
This is the fucking kicker.
Help me.
This is when it shows the flashback of him going to the dojo. So he remembers his training.
This nigga done turned to the Mexican Mr. Miyagi, yo. Are you serious? This nigga had a Kung Fu Ip Man flashback. Is that what you telling me?
So he remembers his fucking training. Right. He didn't even use it. All he did was shift his body to where he could grab the top of the toilet lid.
Some shit that you see in every other action movie.
Hit him with the shit and then beat his fucking head in with the shit.
No,
he didn't do like no
he didn't
shift
do
the hips
movie
and put him in a Kimura or no shit like that.
Shifting silent water type shit.
No judo and nothing like that. He just shifted his body so that he could reach the toilet bowl lid and bash this nigga face in. And then he goes to call the wizard. Which I figured out this is what it was going to be because I knew, that it was a personal relationship. The wizard is his dad. And then they have like this cryptic ass conversation that almost implies that the wizard planned all of this shit because he's like saying shit like you passed this and that, the kingdom is yours. And it was like, I don't want it.
So let me get.
That's how that shit is.
So let me.
It comes off like he planned almost like he planned all of this shit. I don't know if that's the case, but that's how it comes off. Like you passed, you survived all of this.
So let me get this straight.
So this whole operation is now yours.
Nigga, you can let me double dutch. There's other shit you can do to where, first of all, my uncle ain't got to die. I understand if he was foul. Crazy ass motherfucker. I get that. Savvy that. He deserved to die. Well, creep with my Ace Boone Coon. We've been doing this for so long. And correct me if I'm wrong. Baby mama too.
Baby mama gone.
Gone. So you want me to run a drug kingdom as a single father? Motherfucker, it's hard to do that on a 9 to 5.
Well, I mean, you know, he got the Bloods daycare. so
shit.
I know what they were trying to do. At least my interpretation of what they were trying to do.
Bro.
But they were trying to be slick with the name the tax collector. They tried to make it seem like David and Krueger were the tax collectors when in fact it was actually Conejo, because you know his family got killed on him years ago. So it was personal with him and David. He wanted to take everything, anybody that was close to him. So it was actually him that was the tax collector. I get what they were trying to do.
He taxed
but
that
you
ass.
have to. That movie's got to be at least 2 hours.
Easy.
Because, like I said, it's just a bunch of random ass scenes.
I would have been okay if they would have made. They gave that nigga a motherfucking me kung fu montage. Did they even play I a tiger with the feel of the fight? Did they even? I mean, did they?
That fucking that Joe Esposito, that you're the best. They should have just went ahead and played that shit,
bro. I mean,
oh yeah, but then while he was cool with the Bloods, is that they get a random call from I guess one of their organizations that they collect from, saying that they went through one of their dudes' chicks' phones, right? Okay. They went through one of her phone. They went through her phone and saw messages from her and they Blood, and they were fucking. She was cheating on her nigga with one of the Bloods. So they got the Blood. He all tied up in the fucking house, right?
Oh, nigga, that's the NAACP.
So they show up. They got this nigga all fucked up. Mm-hmm. This was probably the realest shit they said, because this is the type of shit me and you be on, right? So David and Krueger, they show up, right? Okay. They tell them, they like, y'all sitting here fucking this man up when he need to be checking his old lady.
Yeah.
That was probably the realest shit.
Real talk.
So they ended up getting him out of there and bringing him back to the Bloods. That kind of put them in good favor.
Got you.
You know, before they off that nigga.
Right.
So that's kind of how that shit happened. How he was good with the Bloods. How they was just ready to go find his kids for him. At least that's how they tried to paint it. But yeah, random shit like that just kept happening in the fucking movie.
I can't. I cannot.
I was just like
for real?
Yeah. And that's the most fucking part. That was just like the most, probably the most regular shit in that fucking movie. Probably the only other regular shit is when they was just in the car, the conversations they were having in the car while they was going to go collect from different people. Like Shia LaBeouf was showing him pictures of the bitches he was smashing and shit.
Right.
I was like, this is the best shit of the movie.
Right. That's it.
This little 5 minutes they spend in the car before they go to collect.
So it was an hour and 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
Out of those minutes, how many minutes would you say was good?
Out of 90 minutes, I would say 10, and that might be generous.
So
I would have to watch it again, which I don't know if I want to put myself through that again.
Right.
But I'm just gonna freestyle and say maybe 10.
So about the equivalent of about a Giants game that's enjoyable. 2 drives. We give them that. 2 drives, if that, you know. Mm-hmm. So, okay. As long as we got understanding. All right. I can see yours, tax collector, trash, Giants trash. I can see this resemblance. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you put yourself through that, bro.
Yeah, and
I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm not drinking right now.
Right.
But damn it, I was ready to open up that Canadian whiskey,
bro,
watching
that shit. You talking about that big Bertha that you
got? That ooh, we get that. I'm talking about that shit that my chest hair still ain't grown back since the last time we drank.
They sold a nigga a motherfucking dream with that.
Mm-hmm. That shit is real. I was ready to open that,
bro,
and take it straight. I didn't even want to mix it with nothing. That's how bad that shit was.
That says a lot.
I don't know what's worse, the movie or the fact that people on Twitter were saying 10 out of 10. It was great. I was like, were we watching the same shit?
Bro, because
if you look at all the reviews on that shit, all of the reviews are terrible. And they say the same thing that I have said.
Right. And
Shia LaBeouf was wasted in this role.
Because he is like, and don't get me wrong, he's had his moments in life as a human. But nobody could deny the fact, even when he was young, all the way to now, that the man is not he's a talented actor. Mm-hmm. He goes above and beyond. It's not Fury, I don't think, but he played in a war movie. It's the name of the movie is is not on my mind, but he didn't shower for days. He removed one of his own tooth. It was nothing wrong.
Fury.
Was it Fury?
That was Fury.
Okay, he did any and everything that was needed to go above and beyond the Call of Duty to play that role. So for him to do that for a role that where he's not the main character 2 times to where he's not the main character, it is a waste.
And the worst part about it was he did what he could with this role in the scenes that he had.
Right.
He still stole the movie in the scenes he was in.
Right. Now,
there's people that are calling, they want a separate Creeper story.
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
Like that, I'm like, well, hell, I done went and got this damn tattoo. I'll green light this shit my damn self. Shit.
Yesterday, cool thing about it is, and it's play on words, I just noticed that. Rumor has it is that he is up for playing Iceman in the X-Men movie.
Oh, yeah.
In a redo
I'm
X-Men
all for
movie.
it.
And I got to think about it, I was like, you know what? He could pull off playing Bobby Drake. You know I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, I'm into that. And I was thinking about it, I was like, he got the right amount of edge, but he also has the right amount of vulnerability, but he also got the right amount of swag.
Yeah.
And that is who, because in the comic books, that's who Iceman is. He's very, his swag covers up his vulnerability, you know. And later on in the comic books, comes out to find out that he's gay. So it kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
But when I got looking, I was like, I can't think of a better guy to play that role.
I cut for Shia LaBeouf. It didn't go hard.
He can act.
It didn't go hard.
And for the record, for you lovely people at home, millions of viewers online, this is the reason why what we're talking about is very important. Ladies, we're trying to save you the... Now, y'all might like the movie, but if your man watches it and he feels the same way we do about the movie, he may be angry and dissatisfied. So, you may got to tend to him for a little bit, because there's nothing worse than paying for a movie or rent a movie that ain't about shit. Got your hopes up high.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't pan off. So, with that being said, you and everybody else owe Paul a round of applause, because he was willingly put himself in front of that bullet.
In the line of fire.
He did not stop watching it.
No.
He went all the way through for y'all and gave you a detailed review of why it's trash.
Mm-hmm.
You owe him gratitude.
Yes.
And thanks.
And some head. My last point of COVID.
Bruh.
My last point I'm going to say about this before we get off of this, because I did not expect us to talk about this shit for damn near 40 minutes. But
it's all good.
There were a lot of people mad that Shia LaBeouf was cast for this role because they were thinking that he was playing a Hispanic character. Nope, wrong. Shut the fuck up. He is playing a white Caucasian character. The character is indeed white. This ain't like old boy that was on 187, the white boy that was hanging around with them that was thinking he was fucking Mexican.
No, he knew his place.
He was a white boy. He just was one of them white boys that he grew up in. The backstory of the character, he grew up in Echo Park. That's predominantly Hispanic.
Right.
He's just a white kid that grew up around Hispanics. That's all it is. It's not no federal case about it. Because, you know, all them people was like, oh, you couldn't find a Mexican actor to play the shit. Shut the fuck up.
Well, because the thing is that there is some... Because that kind of reminds me of... Damn, it's been a while. I need to rewatch that. Blood In, Blood Out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he was... Because when white people... One of my good friends once told me a while back, he was like, white people don't have their own culture. So they either try and take over, they assimilate the culture that is around them. But when they are in that culture, they understand the gravity or the bias that they have towards them. So they really, when it happens, they become more ingrained in that culture because they feel like they have something to prove.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal. When he was learning Aikido, I think he went over there to Japan or China. He was the only Caucasian person there. But guess what? That means he had to work harder to prove that I know this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are in that culture, because sometimes you don't have a choice. A lot of people fail to realize that when you are in a certain demographic, whether you're white, and you're in a Hispanic or a black demographic, or you're black and Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, white demographic, sometimes you got to adjust to, what do they say, when in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, Shia LaBeouf character, that's where he was at. So he, as opposed to him getting picked on, fucked up, he was like, fuck it. I'm finna learn what's going on. I'm finna make this shit work. So, but it's cool that they touched on it, though.
Yeah.
You know, so he had to been doing something right.
Yeah.
I have a question real quick. Did they say how the motherfucker got the name Creeper?
I don't think so.
They didn't.
I don't think
that's
they
just the name Creeper.
It was just one of them aliases, and everybody called him that shit too. Like he was at the quinceañera, they was calling him that.
Bruh, I've been on only one quinceañera, and I crashed the shit out that hole. Me and a few other people, me and my homeboy, we got fucked up. But that's neither here nor there.
Man, them quinceañeras be lit though.
They do.
I'm telling you, you know how we get down when we,
bruh,
when we hear that, when we hear that shit, boy, we turn into some blacks again.
What?
You gotta move on that shit. You know what I mean? I got hype on the movie watching this because they cut on, they was dancing and shit. I was like, oh hell yeah, this is the part right here.
I still remember the times I was on.
Mm-hmm.
Go around that motherfucking meet, and they be going around that circle, be up there dancing. You finna all that. You ain't got no choice.
It get real.
It does.
It definitely get real.
No doubt.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my take on the tax collector.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked it, hey, to each his own. I thought it was ass juice. And I'm leaving it at that.
Don't let that be the reason.
Let it be the reason.
Not wrong with it. Not wrong with it.
Oh man. Where you want to take us from here?
All right. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we talk about secrets last podcast?
I don't. If we did, it was just something real quick. I don't think we just did a deep dive on it.
Okay, because I saw something. All right, I'll read it.
Shit. It'd be some good shit on there.
It does. So it was talking about somewhat about secrets. You know, of course, what did it say? Secrets are no fun, so on and so forth. That was off The Office, whatever. But so scenario: gentleman loves his fiance. Well, his girlfriend. She basically come from a splintered home. Typically, the man asks the father, "Hey, is it okay if I marry your daughter?" And so, instead, mom is divorced. So he say, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say that I forgot something at her place because they got a good relationship, mom, fiance." And he was gonna say, "Hey, can I stop by, come pick it up?" Then when he stopped by to go pick it up at her mom's house, his mother-in-law house, soon-to-be mother-in-law house, he was going to say, "Hey, may I have your daughter's hand in marriage?" So he texts his mother-in-law, "Hey, is it okay if I stop by? I forgot something." And she was like, "Sure, no problem." As soon as that's sent, he's getting ready to go. He gets another text message from mother-in-law saying it's a good deal that we didn't fuck. hold on. There's more to this, P-Mac.
Okay, good.
There's more to this shit, all right? And so okay. And so he's looking at this like, wait, what? Hold on, let me. And then right before he can even follow up, mother-in-law sends him some titty pictures. All right.
Go ahead.
And he makes sure he clarifies. He's like, wait, hold on. I'll be honest. She fine for her age. You know, she looks good, so on and so forth. But, you know, those pictures in that response wasn't meant for him. But at the end of the day, the damage has been done.
Mm-hmm.
So the question of the matter of the story is, does he tell his fiance that he seen his mother-in-law's breastises?
Oh.
It was clearly an accident. What would you do, P-Mac? What would P-Mac do?
This is rough. This is rough because if you say something, it could cause a lot of turmoil, obviously. But if you don't say something and then she find out, I think you got to tell her.
I'm a snitching nigga. You damn right I'm telling her.
I'd rather deal with that turmoil from telling her than rather have her than her finding out. And I didn't tell her because then it looked like
that part.
Like, damn, well, you didn't tell me. Was you trying to knock my mama down?
Exactly.
Like, so yeah, I'm snitching.
Yeah,
I'm doing that shit.
Did it. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's especially in a situation like this, it's an innocent mistake. Regardless of the content and what was involved, it is an innocent mistake. And to be honest, because even me and Angel Face talked about this, and the fact of the matter is that is something that you can see as being innocent. Because from the story when I read it, it was very rapid. It wasn't a she didn't really get a chance to he didn't get a chance to really fully respond. It wasn't like she said, hey, it's a good thing we didn't sleep together, and 15, 20, half an hour passed before he could text, and then she sent it. It was literally, hey, it's a good thing we didn't sleep with each other. He's trying to text, hey, I think you may be sending this to somebody else before.
Yeah.
Boom. So, innocent mistake. I think after that point in time, of course, she would talk to her mom about it and say, hey, that's fucked up. But at the same time, if you a G and you see her, because she gonna already feel awkward. Yeah. You know, if he gonna talk to her about it, she gonna already feel some type of way.
Yeah.
You just gotta roll with the punches. So my next question is this. Instead of mom, what happened if it's a friend? What happened if it's her best friend?
Same shit apply?
No, I mean, but in this instance, she actually tries to holler.
Same shit applies.
Exactly.
I'm not that. Like I said, I'd rather deal with that turmoil than it making it look like I'm trying to hide something.
Exactly, especially when you know, because, like I told Angelica, I say the main reason why I'm gonna tell you, like, and it's not gonna. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna play stupid with her friend. And what I mean by that is that if that was to happen, I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say, you know what? How about we keep this between us? I won't say nothing, but I'm not interested. Blase, blase. But at the same time, this stay between us. I'm lying like a motherfucker. Because as soon as we done with that, I'm finna go snitch. Why? Because if I don't, who's to say she don't beat me to the punch and paint a negative narrative? What happened if she doesn't say, you know what? Guess what?
He tried to holler at
me.
He
tried to holler at me. What? No. Like you said,
then he tried to keep it between us. Look at this. Edit out all the other shit, but just keep the message where you saying, how about we keep this between us?
Right.
Then look what else he sent me.
Exactly. No. And guess what? They say conflict resolution 101. How about we all get together and discuss it? If you don't believe
Round table.
Yep.
Red table talk. We got an entanglement right here.
Right.
We about to get this shit
now.
Figure the fuck out.
If you don't believe me, bring her here. Because what they say, if you ain't done nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to hide. Sit it down. Let's talk about it. Because I'm a firm believer in, I don't want her to have any doubt in her mind.
Yeah.
Nah, babe, you know me. I'll tell you what. Let's take it a step further. I'll pay for the lottery check to this. Let's take it to the hill. If we're going to do it, let's take it to the hill. But yeah, that is because I think a lot of times that's happening more and more often nowadays.
Yeah.
So, but the cold thing about it is I just don't think a lot of people are working up enough courage to say something about it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the amount of energy that a person uses to cheat, they can use that same amount of energy to work on their relationship. So, that's my thoughts on it.
I just got one question for the original scenario.
Oh, shit. What, P-Mac?
I just want to know if he kept a picture or not.
Oh, fuck.
I just want to know if he kept that shit. Because, I mean, she sent it. There's some nice titties.
No, P-Mac.
I wonder if he kept it.
Bruh.
I mean, if I'm in that scenario, obviously I'm not keeping it. Right. I just want to know if he kept the shit.
From my understanding, no, P-Mac, he did not keep it. That is not what I got. All right, for what I read, him did not keep the picture. All right. Then there's another challenge going on.
Oh, shit, you fuckity fucks.
I'm gonna post this in the group, and the challenge is from what I seen. And it's
is it that one you posted in the group?
Which one?
That other one where they prank called his friend and he
no.
lied to him. I heard that was a prank.
It was.
And I heard the whole thing was set up.
Okay.
Like his responses were of him trying to get at her were planned too.
Okay.
Is what I heard.
Now it could be a prank, which I wouldn't doubt if that was the case, but I'm pretty sure it also happened before in real life too, at some point in time. But this prank is to where they show basically what it is that it seemed like it's a younger generation, but it wouldn't shock me if older people are onto it too. And it's to where it seemed like they playing music or something's going on and they got the camera facing them. Boy and a girl, man and a woman. And the woman goes in for a kiss. And the guy goes in for a kiss and she pulls back and like, ha ha ha! I knew you would do it if I let you, type shit. And I'm like, y'all, that's the equivalent to almost to, what was it, waste his time, whatever, which, by the way, oh man, that shit right there.
This almost reminds me of when I say, I don't know if it was, I assume it was a challenge. I fucking seen the shit. I seen it on Twitter, but it was something that was going around huge on, you guessed it, fucking TikTok.
Oh shit.
Chicks would set the camera up.
Right.
They dude would be like sitting down, like either playing a game or working or something.
Right.
They would go up, get on their knees, put their hair in a ponytail, and then get ready to act like they was about to suck the nigga off, and then reach under the sofa and get the remote and grab the remote.
Oh, so we
and
doing
see
that?
how they react.
So they doing that?
So one dude was like, he was looking at her like, oh well, shit, you about to just do a thank you, like,
right?
And then she just grabbed the remote, and he almost looked like old boy after she cut the game off.
Bro,
he was like, if I can find it, I'm gonna send you that shit.
Please do.
My heart was broken,
right?
For him, because he was like, why would you do that,
right?
Like, and he was like, visually, this almost it painted the picture to me from what I saw is that maybe she don't suck his dick that often.
It's a possibility
because he looked extra hype. And he was devastated when she was just playing that joke.
It's a
he literally was like you saw all the air leave his shoulders. He was like, why would you do that?
He was defeated.
And then like you had the guys that was sitting there playing the game, and especially the black dudes. She go up on him. He playing the game. He threw the headset off.
He was like,
getting
shit.
ready. She grabbed that. He got mad than a motherfucker. So
see,
I seen that shit going around too.
I would advise you ladies, don't do that to a real nigga. And I'm going to tell you why.
Petty Krueger.
I'm going to tell you. Exactly. Because guess what? I'll never let you see that is the case. Be like, all right, bet. Oh, so we playing that game. Bet. I won't do it immediately. I won't do it a day, a week. It'll be 2, maybe 3 months. And guess what? I'm going to get you all hot and bothered. I'm going to get you amped up. I'm going to hit every spot that you can imagine. And then I'm going to be like, my bad. I'm finna go play the game. You know, I saved that.
Like, I would be waiting until she's in that moment. Like,
yeah,
I'm almost there. Don't stop. Then I'm going to stop.
Yeah, you know, I'm good. And the thing is, fellas, is this. The misconception is that they feel like we can't do that. They feel like, oh, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't turn me down. You wouldn't stop in the middle of sex. Really? Okay. I can show you better than I can tell you.
This goes back to like when you and your chick are texting and it's not the best moment for her.
Right.
Like maybe she's in a meeting, maybe she's in class or something. And y'all texting it, and maybe she knows you, so she be like, don't start no shit right now. I'm in a meeting. That makes me want to do it.
Right.
So if you pull some shit like that,
and
then maybe I'm giving you some head or something, and you be like, don't stop.
Right. guess
what? All right, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good.
It was a good run. It was all right, but you're exactly right. I'm finished.
Mm-hmm.
What incentive do I have? Because that makes me think. Segue into something else, and I want your thoughts on this. If a man had a good paying job, he's making high 5 figures on a cusp of say 6 figures. Good guy. Good money. He's attentive. He's there for her. But his job, his full-time job, is playing video games. Do you think a woman will be able to handle that? He making good money. His job is to sit on the fucking couch in his chair, probably be YouTube. Cheating. He ain't cheating. He ain't doing nothing. His ass is at home from 9 to 5, probably longer, recording for YouTube. He's in the league playing video games, getting paid good money.
Because some of that shit, because I can tell you right now, ladies, these 2K leagues.
Yep.
You can make about $60,000 for like a 4-month season.
Playing it.
$60,000
yes.
over for maybe 5 months.
That's about $15,000 every 2 months. No, 60,000. Oh, that's more than that. $15,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 grand a month. Sitting on his ass.
That's like, and that's just for like a 5, maybe 6 months. Like,
yeah.
You ain't gotta. You, in theory, ain't even gotta do shit the other fucking 6 months out of the year
at all. Period. If you want to.
I mean, I'm too much of a. I can't just sit around and be a bum like that. But I mean, $60,000 if you have a manageable lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think a woman will be able to handle that if she got to get up, get dressed, go to work? Now, he got a little time, half time, clean up the house here and there. But when she come home, his motherfucking ass is... Yo, babe. Yo. Give me a minute. Let me... Hold on. We're in third quarter. Hold on. I'll get to it. Do you think she will be able to deal with that? Bills are getting paid.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just entered that segment. Ladies,
yes.
We need answers.
We need definite answers.
If your man had, because I can tell you right now,
right,
$60,000, that's real good money to sit around playing a game, but you got to play that motherfucker for about 16 hours a day.
Easily.
So if your man, you get up at 6 a.m., hit your shower, get ready for work, he laying down. By about 7, he's up right when you getting ready to leave. Yeah. He already got the game queued up. You go put in your 8-9 hours, get back home about 5.
Yeah.
He's still in front of the TV, ain't washed his culo.
Nothing.
Relax for an hour, eat dinner, and then jump right back on that game and have to knock out a few more hours.
Right.
Ladies, could y'all handle that?
Could you deal
with it? If he pulling in some damn good money?
He paying the bills. He doing everything that needs to be done. He's attentive when he can be, when he's not playing a game. Makes functions when he can. Making damn good money. But he's on that damn game. Could y'all handle that?
Oh, we need to know.
We need to know. We need answers. We need some motherfucking answers.
Yeah, I need them.
Very much so.
I need to know.
Yes. So it's going to get brought up.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
It's going to get brought up. It's going to get touched on.
Fuck. Right before we was talking. Oh yeah, we was talking about that. The whole picture thing, and then the whole secrets shit.
Right.
Fuck. Let me look at my notes because I had a thought in my head.
Okay.
Let's see. Tax collector. Yeah, just to just kind of double down on what we brought up last week about some of you tender dick ass niggas. Just stop.
Just cut it short.
Just stop. I mean, I'm not gonna go into too much detail because, I mean, you know, the conversations that me and this young lady have, this are between me and her. But some of you fucking and I will say this: I didn't realize that niggas in LA were like this.
I mean, it's, and I know where you're coming from.
I've only been to LA twice.
Got you.
But I don't know the lay of the land like that, like how I know like how Texas niggas is.
Right.
I don't know how niggas are.
Good point.
In LA like that.
Good point.
I didn't know they got down like that. But in hearing about this shit, I'm like, I know this ain't just a LA thing. I know niggas act like this all the time over somebody that ain't yours.
Right.
Somebody you ain't even smashed yet.
Whew.
So it's like, damn, if you acting like this and she ain't even put that mushu on you yet.
Man, she put that golden glove, that whipper peel on you.
Motherfucking terrorist.
I swear, would not be able to shake him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Period. He will follow you to the ends of the earth. He is going to see what you doing, who you doing it with, how you doing it, and why is it not with him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that says a lot. That's kind of scary though, man. That's, you know, from a woman's standpoint, that's, of course I'm a man, but I'm just speaking on it, trying to look at it from a woman's perspective. Okay, if anything, she supplied him with good conversation. Probably talked a little freaky if it got to that. But to eventually, you know, because women, well, not just women, but men too, when we're not interested, we kind of either A, tell you, or B, we grow distant. So I'm sure those signs were there, but if he still can't hang, can't let go, still calling, still texting, still blowing up, I highly advise you ladies, don't put that snap on them like that.
Fellas, if you are having to double and triple and quadruple text her before she responds, stop that shit.
It's too much work.
Like, the most you'll get out of me is 2 texts.
Yeah.
That's the absolute most. And that's only if I rock with you like that. Because I get it, you know, we grown.
True.
People get busy.
Right.
Going to a meeting.
Life happens.
I take naps.
Right. Exactly.
You know, shit. And I be comatose. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Done.
I don't want my shit going off because with me working nights, during the day, I'm used to sleeping a lot during the day. So I did get tired. I want to take a nap. I don't feel like hearing phone going off every 2 seconds. Fuck that shit.
Period.
So I get it. Most you getting out of me is 2 texts though.
That's all.
That is the absolute most. I'm not about to sit here and text you 47 times in a row.
See, it just ain't gonna happen.
Shit. Some of y'all motherfuckers. Ooh, you tend to dick. Oh, and that's another thing. So I was talking to a certain individual.
Oh my.
And we have our first submission for a Tinder dick equivalent. For women.
Oh, no shit.
Yes, we have our first submission from somebody that was listening last week.
Uh-huh.
Their submission was a clingy coochie.
I ain't gonna lie. That hit.
I was like, I fuck with it.
That hit.
I was like, I fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie. It's catchy. I fuck with it.
Clean coochie.
Uh-huh.
It ain't gonna get much better than that.
Yeah. And guess who came up with that shit?
Who?
Tina.
No.
Yeah. We was talking yesterday. She was like, I got the answer for what y'all can call women. I was like, what? Clingy coochie. I was like, I like it.
It fits.
I like it.
So, ladies, if you clingy to a piece of chorizo that is not necessarily there, clingy coochie it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I like it.
Like P-Mac say, we don't make the rules.
We just report the shit. Don't be mad at us.
That is it.
So last week when I posted the if anybody had any questions or topics, there were some posted in there.
Right.
I completely forgot to bring them up last week, so I made sure to put them in my notes for this week.
See what you got.
There's some quick takes though, because it's shit that we've somewhat talked about before. But girl and guy trips.
Okay.
I guess in this scenario is a little bit different because now we have it essentially from 2 different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Me being single,
me being taken.
Got angel face.
Damn right.
So, I'm still kind of along those lines that as far as guy trips, if I were tied down, I would prefer it to be me, my lady, you and your lady, I would still prefer that.
Right.
But I mean, I can't say I would be opposed to shit. Hey, let's go shoot to Vegas or just for a weekend or something, or shoot to Miami, catch a Heat game or something. No, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Just the fellas shoot down there.
Right.
Girls trips. I used to have a soft stance on girls trips.
All right.
But I was watching a YouTube video.
All right.
That was taken a while back during quarantine.
All right. All right.
And it was very interesting. I'm gonna send you the link to this shit.
Let me check it out.
I remember this shit. But the man, the mood god,
all right,
our Uncle Joe.
Oh shit.
He was on live with a young lady.
All right.
On IG Live
a
few months back, and they were talking about girls trips.
Right.
She broke down what happens on girls trips.
Doing the most.
And she was like, if there's, typically if there's, anywhere from 6 to 10 girls involved in this trip, she said more than likely somebody getting piped down on that. And so then it brings up the question when it comes to girls trips.
Right.
Which of your friends are going? Is the whole friend going?
That is a good point.
Because I know a lot of women typically have that.
They
at least have that one whole friend. At least one.
Got one.
That, they go somewhere, they trying to get into the club. Okay, she'll suck the nigga up to get in the club.
Right.
Like,
whatever it takes.
So, which one of your friends is going on this shit? Because we have been on a couple of guy trips, the cruises. We bumped into a couple of females that were on the cruises. Trip. On a girls trip,
right?
That had niggas back home.
That is true.
And they was doing some foul shit on them boats.
This is facts.
I mean, this shit just happens. I mean, it was just like, I always go back to that analogy. When we was eating that fucking barbecue, we was full of shit.
Yeah.
We was walking around the deck, and we walked past where they were serving that damn jerk chicken. And I was like, damn, I'm full, but it's right here. So I'm going to try it.
Yes.
So that's shit I get. Hey, I got a nigga back home, but you know what? He's not here, and he is.
Right.
So I at least want to just try it.
That is true.
So I'm like, which of your friends are going?
I need to know.
That's where I stand on the shit.
Understandable.
So, you being taken.
Right.
What are your thoughts on this? Angel Face says, hey, we're gonna go on a girls trip, me and the girls. We're gonna go to Cabo for a week.
That's the thing. Like, how can I put it? With Angel Face, as you know, we spend time with each other when we can, but it hasn't been often.
Yeah.
But the consistency is there to the point to where if that was the shake, I ain't got no problem with it. However, Angel Face is so cool, like a guy's trip. Be honest with you, I wouldn't mind bringing her, because she be like, babe, I'll chill at the room. Dick me down when you come back, or let me come with y'all. And I don't mind going to hunt with and for the guys that are there. So that wouldn't be an issue.
Small little side note on that.
Uh-huh.
That's why, when the time comes and I do get in a relationship, I hope it's a chick that's cool like that, and I'll tell you why. Because nothing would be better than let's take the cruise, for example. Let's say all of us we go hit a cruise.
Right.
Nothing would be better to me than we hit the cruise. My chick and your chick, they go to the bar.
Right.
All these niggas over there trying to holler at them.
Right.
And we just watch.
Yeah.
And then we scoop in at the last minute like, nah, fam, you got no shot.
Nothing.
I would love that shit.
Oh yeah, because I would
love this shit. These motherfuckers going up there spitting that watered down game like old boys peeking their head up from the
Oh my gosh, that was an incident all in his motherfucking self. Cause
I was like, my goodness. I was like, this nigga damn near got a crick in his, got whiplash the way he fucking had to duck down to look and see who they was waving at.
Because the thing is, I would sit up there and I'll make it a game. While they over there getting spit game at, I would look at the next person to me. I'd be like, look at this shit over there. I'll make you do it. I bet you me and my boy here go over there and pull them girls, even though they got dudes over there talking to them. Nuh-uh. Bet. Bet you a round of drinks. All right, bet.
Just like on, this is before a lot of people time. Fled.
Yeah. Flair was the
But he was up
motherfucking
in
movie.
that, he was
Yeah.
up in that strip club, and he was like,
Mhm.
"I bet you anything. I bet you however much money they bet, $200, whatever. I bet you I'll go kiss
Get
that
her.
stripper right now."
Yep.
It was like, man, I bet.
Bet.
2 minutes later, nigga
Just like
slobbing her ass down because he got history with it.
Exactly.
Hustle them motherfuckers, man.
Exactly.
Shit.
So that's the thing. Like Angel Face is so cool. She keep it a buck to the point to where if we would say, for instance, she be like, "Nah, babe, y'all go ahead," and which she would be cool with. She'd be like, "Babe, y'all go out," because she know you. She know the people that I hang around with. Go have fun. Go do your thing. As long as I did my thing as a mature man in a relationship, check in, call, see what's everything going. She know I ain't finna do no shit to disrespect her like that or cheat on her. So, yeah. But 9 times out of 10, she so player, keep it a buck. She be like, "That bitch over there cute. I go get her for you if you want me to. I go holler at her. Da 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 da." And that's just how I look at it.
Yeah.
Girls trip. I know she ain't finna get down like that. That's just not the type of person she is. She ain't done it so far.
And see, that's how when that time comes that I do get into a relationship,
Right.
that means I'm fucking with you heavy.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm gonna send you the link to this shit because then they got into the control issues that this girl has that he was talking with on that shit. And she's fairly young, I would imagine. She say she be going every nigga she been with, she go through his phone. And Joe asked her, he was like, this might be a stupid question, but if you feel the need to go through his phone, why are you even with him?
Right.
And that's the logic I use in this scenario.
Right.
Yeah, I might say, which friends you going with?
Right.
Just for clarification.
No doubt.
But if I'm with you,
Mm-hmm.
then obviously I trust you. So
Exactly.
if I sit there and be like, no, I don't want you going on that fucking girls trip, thinking you might do some shit, then I'm like, why the hell am I even with you in that scenario?
What's the point?
So, like, you want to go, like I said, regardless of how good you treat people, if they want to go do something, they are going to go do it. You can't be up under somebody 24/7. And if you are, you're a fucking terrorist.
Exactly.
And that's one thing I refuse to be.
Ain't got time for it.
So if you going to go cheat, they going to go do it. Regardless of how good you treat it.
Whether it is far, far away in Never Never Land, a.k.a. Vegas, whatever else, or in the great state of Texas, wherever. It's going to happen regardless. So my thing is this. It's like you have to have that certain level of trust.
Yeah.
Mandatory. And I tell people this all the time, just like I tell Angel Face. It's been 15, 16 years since I've been, before her, I was single for 15, 16 years. So guess what? Hell yeah, I'm a truster. That's to the point to where we're at. But that's equivalent to the same thing with a PDA, want to spend time with each other, so on and so forth. Oh, your girl got you whipped. Oh, y'all always hugged up. Oh, y'all always kissed. Look at her. I don't give a fuck.
Man, you got somebody you cut for. All them rules are out the window.
It's done. For what? Who am I playing the game for when I already got what I want?
Now, if it's a chick you just smashing, I'll be like, hey, man, dude, what's up with you?
Exactly.
Just like, I'm like, dude, does she got that magic box?
Exactly.
Or do we need to put her shit on the mythical box list up there with like Rihanna and Erykah Badu that got that
incense and all
mythical,
that. Yeah.
that mythical shit. That shit you only hear about like in fairy tales,
right?
And shit, dude, like, damn, dude, but. I'm like, I know you cut for Angel Face. I'm like,
that's
man,
my baby,
sweet
man.
dick. Get your shit on, man.
And that's the cool thing about it. You don't rag a nigga about it. You don't do no extra, this, that, nothing. Nah, you be like, man, that's your girl, that's your gal. Do your best shit.
I been when you was at.
Yeah.
I know what it's like. You fucking, when you cut for somebody like that, shit. Fuck all that bullshit. I'm trying to be with my lady.
Exactly. At the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah.
That is what matters.
For real. So the other topic that was brought up from last week that we didn't touch on, and this is really just a little quick take because I think we talked a little bit about this too, but it was brought up, toys during sex.
Right on.
I've never actually had to get, mess with any of that.
Right.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I guess it just depends on what it is. I mean, not really with all that tying up shit. I mean, I'd have to really trust you for that shit before I end up on some shit like on Gerald's game.
Right.
I ain't trying to get it.
You know what I'm saying? You say, Got your ass up there for the weekend. Done.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's one of the things that's like, just kind of take it or leave it.
No.
I mean,
I'm a freak. I'm down for the handcuffs, the tying up, the the tour, all of that. Because I'm like, if you, especially,
I'm not playing with her.
Right, especially if you with the person that you love and you care about.
Yeah.
You know, if I can't be freaky with you, who can I be freaky with?
Yeah.
So that is how I personally look at it. Now, if it was like me back in the day and I didn't really know you, like,
yeah, like I'd have to really cuff you to do like the whole tying up shit.
Right, because you might have a bad day and here I am. I'm tied up, handcuffed, and I look like the nigga that fucked you over, or you have a flashback.
And she beat the shit out your motherfucking ass.
What? Instead of be like Angela Bassett, instead of setting a car on fire, my ass a charbroiled Negro in the bed. No thank you.
Or the worst part, what if y'all in the moment, she got you tied up, right? Everything feeling good.
Yeah.
And then she get up and be like, I'm about to destroy your PlayStation. And she go shatter that shit.
Nigga, you finna see that headboard rocking like that, nigga. That motherfucker is coming off. It's coming off, Jack. I'm walking. No, I'm flipping everything over. The PlayStation is sacred.
Yeah.
You can do a whole lot of things in life. I'm fucking around PlayStation on my shoes. That's
PlayStation beep.
That's it.
Do not just
Don't
leave it
do
alone.
it. It's like drugs. Just don't do it. Don't. No, just.
It would not
just
be
say
conducive
no.
to your health.
It won't, because I'm finna fuck up your makeup. I'm
Patty
finna mess up.
Krueger.
Yes. To the T. That's just all there is to it.
Ain't nobody gonna out petty me. I'll tell you that.
Not with that.
Because I'm too competitive. I compete at everywhere. You will not out petty me.
So it just ain't gonna happen, Jack.
Oh man. Oh, we did it again. Fuck.
It happens.
I'm gonna save the rest of this shit for next week.
Bet.
My last point that I want to bring up.
All right.
The age-old saying.
Okay.
You lose money chasing women. You never lose women chasing money. You're our football guru. I don't know how to say this young man's name if I fuck it up.
Oh, no, you're talking about
Kima Sivaran.
Talking about the dude for the Seahawks who lost his cheese by trying to sneak a woman upstairs. Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm like, dude, you're already undrafted.
That part.
And then I found out that he was only paid $2,000 to sign for whatever type of deal he's on was on with them. I don't know if it's just like a training camp type of deal or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was only paid $2,000.
That's it.
You have zero room for error.
Period.
You lose money chasing women. You never lose women chasing money. You're a young man that has the opportunity to become a professional football player.
Yep.
In still the most popular sports league in the world.
Correct.
The women will be there.
That part.
That job might not.
Which is shown that was the case.
Because now what you've also done is you might have scared off any other possible teams too.
Because they feel like you don't have enough situational awareness, common sense, judgment to do the right thing.
Fucking
when
immature ass niggas, man. Fucking tender dicks.
Then they say he tried to dress her up as a
fucking personnel.
Bruh, come on, man.
Like, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna at least go grab one of these chicks from the WNBA that's like 6'5" and
something
and hide the ponytail or something. They say something. That hair was still coming down, and
bruh,
I'm just like, dude.
How do you explain it to the fam? How do you've trained, you've worked hard to get to this point to have it shot down because of
the opportunity of a lifetime
yeah.
that so many players will never get
at all. Period.
Won't even sniff of fucking the opportunity to try to step on a field on a Sunday
at all.
And you throw it away, which he's a young man, so you threw it away for what was probably only going to be about 3 to 5 minutes.
If that.
Because I know you was going to pump quick.
That's it. Trying to make sure.
Because
and 9 times out
she was going to hit that merry-go-round on that shit because she was going to trap your motherfucking ass. Now she ain't trying to trap shit. I bet you she won't even talk to him no more.
Deuces.
Bet he can't get her on the phone. Boop, this number has been changed.
Yep.
Bet money.
Or one of his I almost said classmates, one of his teammates going to smash. One or the other. So
because a lot of times in those scenarios, I don't know the situation. I don't know if this was a girlfriend of his or what.
True.
I have no other
True.
information. But a lot of times when you get those scenarios, these chicks don't latch on to rookie players just to get to the dude that's making $50 million.
Exactly.
Just to get close to that nigga, because these new age niggas, they can't hold water.
Yeah.
I had this chick in the room last night, dude. Right. She sucked the skin off my dick. Oh, word.
And guess what? 9 times out of 10.
That's her right there. Yeah.
I got her. And 9 times out of 10, you weren't gonna be in a room by yourself. Even if they rented hotel rooms, this what they might do to COVID, but sometimes they have them room up, be roomies. So I mean, come on, man, that's huge judgment call. If I can't depend on you to make the right call outside of the game, how can I depend on you to make the right call in the game? That's on him. Stupid move.
I would be seriously shocked if he got another opportunity, at least at this point in time.
Right. If he does, it's gonna be a while.
Because that just shows a serious level of immaturity, fucking horniness.
Yep.
And like you said, shit, the Seahawks, I imagine the Seahawks got one of the most complex playbooks.
Oh, yeah.
On
defense,
the entire NFL.
Right.
So
they run a standard. If
I can't trust you to be able to hold your shit down, man.
As an
if you do dumb shit like this,
come on, man. You don't get no bond money, especially in NFL, undrafted. Nah, they ain't finna give you no bond money like that.
Nah, man. If you was a first round pick, they sweep that shit under the rug, probably.
Right.
But then during a pandemic, on top of that, like, dude, you have really got zero room for error now.
Undrafted, trying to pull that move, like you say, if you was a first round pick, maybe, unless you're the Giants and your cornerback is DeAndre Baker, who's out there robbing folks, who's finna get 10 to life. But that's neither here nor there.
They just got gay boys and convicts running around out there.
That's it. So that is, you just can't make a bad decision like that.
And your quarterback will never be better than his big brother. Yeah, I fucking said it.
Him retired. Y'all got Danny Dimes, who committed the most turnovers last year. But again, that is neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. We just work here.
Get your shit off. We
just work here. One day I will learn.
Yeah.
Until then, you just gotta suffer.
Yeah, I told you. You don't want to play this game.
Not today.
You do not want to play this game.
Not today.
Petty Krueger. I'm going to be haunting you in your dreams because of this shit.
I cannot wait to hear this shit. Damn. That's all I got, brother.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to say the rest of that shit for next week.
All right, bet that.
Yeah, that's all I got. Episode 49, like I said. Episode 50. We're going to get the shit right.
Just like that.
We got something planned for this.
True that.
Also, I think we got a good idea of who we want to try to have on for our 2-year birthday.
Yeah.
Anniversary. Yeah.
2-year birthday. I like that better. 2-year birthday.
So
it's
we'll be reaching out to some of y'all. So
just hold it down.
If you are one of the people that do not get reached out to, because there will be a lot.
Yep.
Do not be in my fucking inbox complaining about that shit. If you didn't get picked, then you didn't get picked. Just shut the fuck up and keep it moving.
There are plenty of episodes available in the future, and we'll keep you in mind. Because
I don't have time, and most of y'all are niggas that's trying to get on here. We don't want sausage on here. We already got 2 dicks running around here, literally and figuratively, because we can both be dicks at times.
Facts.
But we love it. So
yes, it is what it is.
We want vagina on here.
Well, we want to make it fair because they claim that we don't have it. Oh, y'all just be down talking to us, people. So we try and make it
and fair. I still stand by my point since day one. We shit way more on men than we do women. I think.
I believe so. I agree.
Shit.
I
mean, that don't mean y'all are exempt. We're going to get our shit off on y'all ladies.
Right.
But these men make it so easy.
They doing the most.
They make it so easy.
They doing the most right now.
Shit. So, yes, if you do not get picked, stay out of my fucking inbox, please.
Let it be the reason.
I do not feel like hearing this. Why didn't I get picked? We don't want fucking songs on here. Fuck on somewhere, man. That's all I got, man. Episode 49, the bad guy P-Mac.
Hey, it's your boy, the Walking Holiday He-Man.
I guess I'll just let this one ride out.
Let it
I don't
ride
have
out.
any other thing planned, but we just gonna let this ride out. We'll see y'all next time for episode 50.
Peace.